Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, General Hospital. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. General Hospital spoilers, Memorial Day, misgivings and missions. General Hospital spoilers and updates for the week of Monday, May 27, Friday, May 31 tease Memorial Day encore episodes, misgivings and missions. The will show an encore episode on Monday. Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, has misgivings, and Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, and Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, take on a new mission. General Hospital spoilers, Memorial Day encore episode. On Monday, May 27, the episode of October 5, 2023 will air, featuring Sprina's overnight in New York City and Sasha Corbin's Sophia Matson rescue. Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, and Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, affirmed their feelings in New York City while Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bennett, issues a threat in Port Charles. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, has a slip of the tongue, revealing Gregory Chase's Gregory Harrison, ALS diagnosis to Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, surprises Anna Devine, Finola Hughes, with the new house built for both, and Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez. Back with Sasha, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, rescues her from Dr. Damon Montague-Tunder. DH spoilers, Sam McCall's plan, Carly Spencer's hospital visit. Tuesday, May 28, we're back to a new episode as Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, details her plan to help Jason Morgan, Steve Burton to Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson. Spinelli doesn't seem too sure he wants to help, but Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, will give him some encouragement. In the meantime, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, pays another visit to Jack Brennan, Charles Mashore, this time in his hospital room. Elsewhere, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grant, gets some answers when Fergus Byrne, Lane Davies, runs into her in a restaurant. Also, Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and Anna Devine, Finola Hughes, update each other and exchange information. General Hospital spoilers, Elizabeth's misgivings, Ava Jerome's confrontation. Wednesday, May 29, Elizabeth has misgivings, possibly connected to her confiding Hamilton Finn's, Michael Easton, drinking bout to Portia. Elsewhere, Ava Jerome, Maura West, confronts Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, and back in Albany, Alexis gets the last word. In the meantime, Jocelyn Jacks, Eaton McCoy, and Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, pursue a move. Also, the recently bereaved Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, is comforted by his new bride. Brooke Lynn Quartermain Chase, Amanda Seton, affirms her devotion. DHS spoilers, Maxie's invitation, Molly Lansing Davis frustration. On Thursday, May 30, Maxie extends an invitation. In the meanwhile, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Baganos, is frustrated. Elsewhere, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, have a heart-to-heart talk, likely about Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bennett. As for Sonny, he is still determined to finish what he started and is on a traitor hunt for Dex Heller, even Hofer. Elsewhere, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, catches up with his business partner and uncle Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and he'll tell him how he feels. General Hospital spoilers, Tuesday, May 28, Sam plots, Jason concerned, Carly's dangerous game, Chase's vow. General Hospital spoilers, Curtis and Portia's mission, Sonny's anger. Friday, May 31, Curtis and Portia take on a new mission. This could have something to do with Jocelyn and Trina's move on Wednesday. Elsewhere, Sonny's anger boils over concerning Jason's decision. This could have to do with another rescue of Dex. In the meantime, Mayor Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, is dismayed over a situation that comes up. General Hospital spoilers, Jill's mystery father, alive and well in Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers tease that Jill Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, is Port Charles' newest resident from Bensonhurst. He's Brooke Lynn Quartermain's, Amanda Seton, cousin, and made his debut playing violin at Brooklyn's wedding to Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. Gio mentioned later that he never had the chance to meet his father because he served in Afghanistan and died before Gio was born. If that sounds like someone currently is Port Charles, you might be thinking of Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. General Hospital spoilers: Drew Kane served in Afghanistan. Drew was a Navy SEAL and also served in Afghanistan and was actually presumed dead for many years. But Drew already fathered a son during that period, Oscar Nero, Darren Stitt, so it might a little much for him to have another son in exact same Drew already has hands full dealing with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, and Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, not to mention her new political aspirations. Adding a brand new son might be a little bit much, at least for now. Spoilers: Dante Falconeri grew up in Bensonhurst. Perhaps Gio's mom lied to Gio about his father's background as part of some sort of cover-up. It's worth mentioning that Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, grew up in Bensonhurst, but he left to pursue a career in law enforcement. Maybe Dante was involved with Gio's mom and he left town without even knowing she was pregnant. Gio could easily be his son, and it would be easy to see Gio and Dante bonding and forming a bond as son and father. General Hospital spoilers: Cody Bell was childhood friend of Dante Falconeri. Although he didn't grow up in Bensonhurst, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, was Dante's friend from camp. Perhaps Cody came to visit Dante and met Gio's mom while there. Cody wasn't the most reliable or honest person when he was younger, so it's possible his mom didn't want Gio to know Cody was his father. But Cody has matured in recent years and might be willing to accept a son now, especially because Cody still hasn't revealed that he himself is Max Scorpio's, John J. York's son. It might be interesting to play out the parallels between 3 different generations of men who have no idea they are related. General Hospital spoilers: Memorial Day, Misgivings, and Missions. Spoilers: what do you think? Did Gio's description of his father remind you of Drew? Could Dante have fathered Gio and no even know it? And what about Cody? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital airing weekdays on ABC. General Hospital in transition. What's working, what isn't, and what the hell is going on here? It's been 6 months since General Hospital replaced head writers Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor with Elizabeth Corti and Patrick Mulcahy, the latter of whom exited stage left in May. How is the show doing post-switch? Let's review, using some of our observations and some that we gleaned from our always hopping message boards. Remembering General Hospital's Johnny Wachter, 1986 to 2024. What's working? Brooklyn and Chase's wedding was a total hit that brought together almost the entire campus and made Port Charles feel like a real community. And we'll always be grateful that the show plays Sasha and Cody as actual have-nots. Their talk about how he could probably never give a woman such a big, fancy wedding came off wonderfully real. Are you listening? Young and restless. It was smart of the new scribes to chemistry test Carly with Brennan and John. We're kinda rooting for the erstwhile Jagger, considering how pissed it would leave Sonny. Using Tracy a lot more is a supremely good move, and her friendship with Stella belongs squarely in the wins column. And we'll give kudos, too, for repairing Maxie with Spinelli after her mismatches with Peter and Austin. Moving Alexis back into the legal arena was a no-brainer. Now that all the Molly recasts have settled down, we're liking her and TJ more and more. Finally, though we were hoping against hope that it would turn out that Gregory had been misdiagnosed so that he could live on and explore his and Tracy's feelings for one another, we'll still give General Hospital credit for actually killing off a character and presumably having him stay killed off. If even death isn't final, storylines can have no stakes, and if there are no stakes, why should we care? What isn't working? If Nina and Drew could never again have hate sex, that would be swell, thanks. Why isn't the show taking advantage of this opportunity to reunite her and Valentin? It made 0 sense that Christina would be so shocked that Sonny isn't a saint. What did the former star of Mob Princess think that Daddy did for a living? Why in the wake of Spencer's death has Trina been relegated to the back burner and her grief so underplayed? The pikeman story feels like it's been written and rewritten a dozen times, and we still haven't landed on a through line that makes sense. Why is Laura making nice with Cyrus, who put her daughter in a coma, and Heather, who was a piece of work long before she had cobalt poisoning? It doesn't track that Ava, who helped get Morgan killed by messing with his meds, would repeat history by keeping Sonny in the dark about his tampered with bipolar works. It also doesn't make a whole lot of sense that Ava would undermine Nina with Sonny since A, that's her gal pal, and B, she doesn't seem all that interested in hooking up with Avery's dad. It ruins a great friendship and makes enemies of Ava and Nina. And for what? They already had that friction going with Carly. Oh, and before we move on, is anybody ever going to solve Austin's murder? What the show is playing the impact of Jason's latest death and resurrection on his kids. But what exactly is Jason's storyline? Why were he and Carly friend-zoned rather than allowed to pursue the feelings that had reawakened before their marriage? It's hardly as if he and Sonny haven't traded love interests back and forth before. As lovely as it is to see soap vet Eva Leary back on screen, we're not sure what Natalia brings to the canvas that wasn't already being brought by Carly, Ava, Nina, or Lois. How did Natalia manage to cut in line and get a shot at Sonny before old pal Lois did? As into Jex as we are, we're all for the young lovers having obstacles thrown at them. But having Jocelyn be so shocked that murder might be among Dex's duties while working for Sonny was a head-scratcher. The godfather was her stepfather for most of her life, and she's no dummy. She should have known exactly what Dex, and Jason before him, might be ordered to do. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.